guys, Chris Collects Things back again. How you doing? And I've received a lot of positive, good feedback from my tier list, especially the most recent Charizard one that myself and Game Essays did. So shout out to Ryan at Game Essays. It was a lot of fun, but it was also a very daunting task. But because of that, I was like, hey, let's see if there's any other Pokemon I can also rank all their cards, and if there's any tier lists I see on the Tier Maker website that have already taken the task to amass at least most of, if not all of the Blastoise cards. So in this video, we're going to go through one of those tier lists. And I'm going to rank all of the Blastoise there. I also have TCG Player pulled up on my phone where I search for Blastoise, so I'm going to see if there's any that we're missing, and I'm going to rank them based on look. I'll shout out values of what I see, and yeah, we'll see what Blastoise has reached the S tier and which are below D, which are ashamed to be a Blastoise. We'll see if anybody fits in that category. So anyways, guys, if you like this content and you like these tier lists, please like, subscribe, and comment. Make sure you hit that bell so you can be notified of any future openings and tier lists. So with that said, let's get into it. All right, first things first. The first Blastoise I'm going to put on the list, and it's going immediately to the S tier, is the base set Blastoise. This card, obviously, is very iconic. It is the one pictured here is actually the first edition shadowless Blastoise, which I do not have in my current collection. I do have a couple base set and a couple base set 2. So yeah, you're gonna have, for this card, it's going to take care of base set, obviously shadowless first edition, etc. Any of the variations of base set 2, same look, just different holofoil pattern. And same with the Celebrations Blastoise. I'll post that one up here with the little 25th logo and the more of the, I don't know what you'd call it. Definitely a different holofoil pattern, celebratory holofoil pattern. But yeah, either way, Blastoise, this one is S tier. So with that said, the next Blastoise I can think of in order, I'll try to go in order, but would be Dark Blastoise. And this happens to also be one of my favorite Stoices of the crew. I do have one, I believe, holofoil and non-holographic. I believe the one pictured here is non-holographic, but we'll just include them both into the same conversation. This was also reprinted in the Legendary Collection set, so you can have that. Discounts there. Team Rocket. I don't know if it was reprinted anywhere else, but I see the Legendary Collection market price about $50, and I want to say Team Rocket one is a little bit more expensive there. I will fix that in editing. But yeah, this one's also an S tier for me, personally. I don't know if it's just nostalgia, but I think this one's actually cooler than the original Blastoise. But nostalgia purposes can't rank me one way or the other in it, but hey, still an S tier Blastoise, in my opinion. Okay, next up, this one, we're skipping around here chronologically, but this is the Platinum Blastoise. Comes in holofoil. Market price about $20. This looks to be the Japanese card in the tier list photo here, but I'm looking at the English version. It's okay. It's not my favorite artwork, to be honest. I think it's kind of a D for Blastoise. I'm not sure if it's a shame to be a Blastoise, but it's kind of a D tier, to be honest. The artwork doesn't really do much for me. Unbroken Bonds, Rainbow Rare, Blastoise GX, Secret Rare. Market price about $87. Artwork's okay. I mean, it's a Rainbow Rare. I'm not sure if it's one of the first Rainbow Rares, because I see another one on there. Or if it is a later one. I mean, Unbroken Bond's kind of in the middle of the set. Kind of torn where I want to put this one. I think it's at a B tier, at least right now. Let me know what you guys think. So this, next up is this Blastoise, Rainbow Rare. It's a team up. Not to be confused with the set team up, but it's a Blastoise and Piplup GX. Secret rare from Cosmic Eclipse. Looking closely at this artwork, I think it's a little cooler than the other one, the other rainbow rare we had from the Sun and Moon era set. But is it A tier really, or just B tier? I think it's better, but I'll put it at B tier for now. Next up, I'm gonna put this one immediately to the S tier for me. And this actually might be my favorite Blastoise artwork of all time. This is either the CD promo or whatever. Because there was, I think, Squirtle, the starter decks that originally came out in Japan. From my knowledge, I don't know if this one is in English. It might be. If I find the English one, I'll post it up there. But it would be some sort of promo card or whatnot. This just the artwork. It like comes directly from the game. It's better than the base set looking Blastoise. Blastoise looks more cool. It gets ready to fire. Awesome card. I would love to have either this, like the Charizard or the Venusaur, or all three in my collection at some point, but they are very, very expensive. Plasma Blast Blastoise. I believe this is black and white era. Holofoil number 16. This looks like the Japanese one pictured there. I'm looking at the English one. Market price about $7. It's kind of got like a claymation vibe to the Blastoise with the water around it. It's cool. Is it the best? I mean, I like the fierce look in the Blastoise. I think it's about a B tier, if you ask me. Ultra rare. So this isn't. This is just an ultra rare, number 38 of 236. Market price is about $7.91. I guess it's got cool. It's like a full. It's a full art card. It's not the full art like what's a secret rare after the set, but it's a full art looking card where the art just takes up the whole card, which are some of my favorite cards, basically. Oh man, I think this artwork, because I'm also looking at the other one, which is similar, which I'll talk about afterwards. I think I could elevate this one to the A tier. I think I like it better than the two rainbow rares and the Plasma Storm one. Sticking on the same note, we have also from Cosmic Eclipse, like the one I just showed you. This is the alternate art, and it goes for like a kind of a different art style there. Again, like a full art card. Obviously a full art alternate art, number 215 of 236. Cosmic Eclipse was a pretty big set. This one goes for about $40. I like this a lot better than the other one, but I'm gonna keep it in the A tier. It's just kind of like Blastoise holding up Piplup. It's kind of a cute looking card, so would be happy to have this one in my collection any day of the week. We're going on an expedition of Blastoises. This is number 36. I believe it's just a non-holo Blastoise. Market price about $23 because those e-reader sets very expensive nowadays. Even some of the rares, uncommons, commons go for more than you'd think for just the non-holographic card. The artwork is okay. This is not my favorite type of Blastoise. I do like the e-reader type cards. I do think they get a lot more praise nowadays than maybe they did back then. But this is maybe one I choose to forget. I'm going to keep it in the C tier. So sticking with Expedition, this is number 4, the holo rare of the set. Market price on this one is about $200. It's like Blastoise like underwater. It's a little more interesting than the C. The C is just kind of looks like a play on kind of like the promo one, or the like any of the Blastoises from the S tier basically. The other Expedition non-holo is kind of a play on that, but I don't really like the coloring of it. This one's a lot more interesting. It's underwater. It's not the best artwork. I think it's better than the C one. So this is a B tier for me. I'm just gonna. Next up here, I found on my TCG player. This is a cracked ice holo, kind of similar to the Charizard one that I did from Arceus. I'm not sure if this Blastoise is originally from Arceus or not. I'll find what set. Looks kind of like he's like starting a rap battle or something with his pose. It's not the best of poses, but it's interesting. It's an interesting looking card. It actually looks like it's kind of, it might be either Undaunted or one of the Heart Gold and Soul Silver sets, which I'm a fan of. It looks kind of anime in my opinion, which is cool. Do I like it better than the B? No. I think it's a solid B. I think it's better than the Expedition Holo, but maybe not the other ones. It's 3. This first one here is from Pop Series 3. It's a rare, so I believe it's a non-holographic. Market price about $99. Pop Series 3 is definitely one of the more expensive sets to buy. I have some Spanish ones that I'll open eventually for a milestone or something, so stay tuned for that. Looks kind of grumpy, I guess. Yeah. I don't... This one might be a C tier for me, like artwork wise. It's like okay. I don't know if I like it better than the Expedition ones or not. And I kind of like the S tier has to stay safe. A lot that I would put in the S tier. S tier has to stay sacred, and kind of like the A tier. Like you kind of want a lot more in the B or C tier. So if I had to choose, I think it's a C. Blastoise. So this one is from Fire Red and Leaf Green. It is Blastoise EX. I love the silver borders on this. The EX cards from that era are gorgeous. It's if this was Pokemon Snap, I don't know. The pose is cool. You don't get the full body there, but the silver border definitely gives it some points. I think it's an A tier at least. An A tier Blastoise. Next Blastoise is a deck exclusive from Sun and Moon Team Up, worth about $10 raw. Has Blastoise shooting his hydro cannons or doing a hydro tackle like the card says. It's decent artwork. Yeah, not much to say about this one. It's good. I don't know if it's the best. Might be a C or a B. B tier Blastoise. B for Blastoise. Here we have the EX Crystal Guardians Blastoise. Market price about $18. Yeah, it's not the full picture. I mean, like a lot of the Blastoise artwork's kind of similar, where it will either just be like kind of like the OK Cupid shot or something, where it's just like the face and it's kind of like a face shot, and you're like, where's the full body shot here with this Blastoise? Pose is okay. I mean, it's kind of a B. Next we have Blastoise and Piplup GX. This is a full art ultra rare from Cosmic Eclipse to go with the other ones. This one looks more computer generated, which I'm not as big of a fan of as the other Blastoise and Piplup arts. So that kind of knocks it down a peg already. I'm gonna put in the C tier. Right here we have Blastoise EX. This is from XY base set. Number 142 full art. Market price about $55. More of a full body look at Blastoise. The full art of the card obviously is cool. Is it A tier for me? Nah, I think it's more of a B. I'll stick it in the B tier. I kind of like it better than, yeah, right there seems like a logical place for it. So going back to XY era, we have Blastoise EX from XY Evolutions. I always found it funny in that set. I didn't really realize it at the time when I started collecting it, and this was 2020. I got back into Pokemon cards, obviously. If you see the intro to my channel, Catching Fire since 2020. Yeah, Evolutions I didn't realize didn't have all three of like the evolution for the starters, and I think Blastoise was one of them. They just had like the Blastoise EX card and then like the Mega one and whatnot. I think like Charmander is really the only one that's in there. There's no Venus, no Bulbasaur or Ivysaur either. This one kind of reminds me of like that pose where it's just kind of like close up Blastoise, and I think it's okay, but it's not great. I think it's like a C tier. It's one thing about Blastoise is there's a lot of like average looking cards like that I'm seeing, but there's only a few that really go above and beyond, in my opinion. It's funny because the silver border, I love silver border cards. Like looking at this like EX Blastoise in the A tier, like the third one in. That silver border just kind of makes it, because the artwork is kind of the same. It's just like that close up with the face and the cannons. But I don't know, the mystique, like it looks more mysterious than this one. This one's just like, okay, whatever, it's a Blastoise, I get it. What's up? Boundaries crossed. Blastoise number 31, holo rare. Market price about $10. It's squirting water. It's a full body shot. It's like cool. It's like, okay. It's C tier at best. Sun and Moon, Unbroken Bonds, Blastoise GX. Full body shot. Number 35. It's an ultra rare. It's only worth $4. I might pick this card up because it's really cool. It's got kind of like the claymation-ish or animated, like kind of like an Illuminations or like a Pixar movie. Shooting the cannons. This one's cool. This one I'm willing to put the A tier. I like this one. Like I said, $4.48 market price. I'm seeing 76 listings at $2.90. Like I might pick this one up because I think it's cool enough. So A tier Blastoise. One right here is another XY Error Blastoise. It is a promo XY number 30, worth about $3. It's kind of the same as the XY Evolutions one, just instead of looking like up and to the left, he's looking down and to the right. C tier. Here's a Sun and Moon promo Blastoise. It is Sun and Moon number 189. Market price about $6. Blastoise GX. Thinking of like the other full arts that we've already looked at. It's definitely not one of my favorite. I think it's a C tier at best. I'm not a big fan of it. Secret Wonders. So I believe that was like a Platinum Error set. I could be wrong. Market price about $31. Like I said, holofoil number 2 in the set. Looks kind of blocky. It almost looks like it's what is it? With the toe, like Pokemon Rumble-ish looking Blastoise, which I was a big Pokemon Rumble guy on the Wii. Me and Mr. Game Essays spent many a time, hours into that game, and we just couldn't beat Mewtwo at the end, so it was a little frustrating there. I think it's C tier. It's okay. It's not great. No. And if you watch my Charizard playlist, you know I'm a fan of the Delta species, or like the look of the cards. From the time. This is Crystal Guardians, holo rare number 2, Blastoise Delta species. So he has it looks like a fighting attack, fighting energy and steel energy with Skull Bash. It's a little trippy looking artwork here, but it's got the gold, the fighting type Blastoise, like it has like an orange like glow to the fighting in the upper right corner. It's got like crystals all around it. It looks like he's going on a trip here. I don't know. $64 market price. I really like these cards. I don't know if it's S tier for me, but definitely an A tier. Definitely one I would like to have in my collection, but $64 is a little more than I'd want to spend on a Blastoise card at this present moment. Blastoise EX. This was from Generations, an ultra rare, number 17, worth about $5. Again, it's like the cannons. This one's got an arm. The cannons in the face, looking in a direction. It's kind of the classic Blastoise pose. C tier. Nothing special. This one. This is a sweet card. XY promo. Blastoise EX. XY 122. Market price about $45. Not too bad. But one thing that's awesome, this is kind of like in the Charizard tier. I think there's a Charizard with like a Magmar and a Flareon or something in the background. It's like two other Pokemon. This promo has a Gyarados on the left side and a Vaporeon on the right side, and that's awesome. Is it S tier? I don't think so, but it's definitely an A tier looking Blastoise for me. I like the Delta species one a little better. What sets they're from, but this Blastoise card, well, this is a Japanese one in the picture. It's just like cannon right to your face. It's like he's gonna shoot you in the face with water. So it's just like, get out of the way of this Blastoise. It's more of a full body shot rather than like the crop top Blastoise. It's interesting. B tier. It's not one of my favorites. I don't think it's A tier worthy. Definitely not S tier worthy. The last one is Japanese exclusive. It looks like it's from the Versus set, which is like e-reader background, but I can see like the Versus symbol in the lower left hand corner. It's kind of cropped as well, like just the top body of the Blastoise, but it looks kind of cool. I actually kind of like this one. Of the e-reader cards, like the Expedition ones, I was looking at the holo and non-holo, I think this is better than both of them. I think it's an A tier Blastoise. So now, some honorable mentions. I didn't put anything ashamed to be a Blastoise, but the D tier one is kind of ashamed to be a Blastoise. Like, he's very goofy. Like, that artwork does not do anything for me. So yeah, he hovers somewhere in between D and ashamed to be a Blastoise. Looking quick at TCG Player, of any that were not on this tier list and where I would rank them. There's a Sword and Shield promo, 101 Blastoise V. It's a full body one. Shooting its cannons off in the air. It's okay. I don't know if there was any actual V Blastoises on there besides that there was EXs. Yeah, I don't know. This one's about like a C for me. It's okay. It's not the best. There's the Sword and Shield promo Blastoise VMAX number 103. I think it came with the Blastoise. There's a Mega Blastoise and a Mega Venusaur box. I have a Mega Venusaur box I haven't opened, but I did not get the Blastoise one. But it's like the VMAX form with like all the different cannons coming out of it, and like the face is a little like blurred out, I guess, and it's just kind of focused on like the guns and everything. It's cool. I'd put it about B tier for me personally. I'm actually surprised they forgot these ones. There was no Mega Blastoise EX from XY Evolutions, so there's like the full art and the regular one, where it has like kind of like the English version has like Japanese words. I assume like whatever it's saying, like attack or something. So I do like those, but it follows the same trap as some of the Charizard artworks where they're just kind of like eh. So Ultra Rare number 22, I would say is about a C. It's not my favorite. I guess there's also a Generations one. Blastoise EX number 18, Ultra Rare. It's also kind of C tier. They're similar style, just different look, in my opinion. Yes. So the Mega Blastoise EX full art is definitely cooler than the other ones. I'd put it at least B tier, maybe A tier. I guess gun to the head. Here's got the Mega form with a big cannon. Gun to the head, I'd put at the end of the A tier. Like I said, Celebrations is the same as the base set one, so I would just keep that S tier because it's basically the same artwork. Same with like there's like the Legendary Collection. Actually, Legendary Collection Dark Blastoise with that reverse holofoil though. That's very cool. That might get S tier for me, but it's the same artwork as the Team Rocket one, so exactly. So kudos to whoever made this tier list. They did a good job. They actually got a lot of the Blastoises. I'm sure there might be some missing, so comment below if there's any Blastoises that I missed that either weren't on the tier list or my honorable mentions afterwards. Obviously, as of recording of this video, it's about April 2022, so the most recent is Brilliant Stars with Astral Radiance on the horizon. So I don't know if there's any Blastoises in those sets or not, but perhaps I can do an updated tier list if enough Blastoises come in that deserve to be ranked. Let me know if you like these type of tier lists here and you want to see me do other Pokemon. Seriously, respond in the comments, like, subscribe, and comment, hit that bell, and comment below. Are there any other Pokemon tier lists you want to see me do next, such as like a card series, like whether it's like Mewtwo or Alakazam, or I don't know, your favorite Pokemon. I can see if there's one or see to make one up and have some fun with it. So alright guys, stay safe, take care, and I'll catch you in the next video.